Welcome everybody to a World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell, and today's replay is from the user TJ Cat. That is TJ Cat, and he's driving the E100 on a standard battle on live. Orcs E100 being a tier 10 heavy tank for the Germans. It is an absolute beast as well. Fantastic frontal and side armor, great turret armor, great cannon. Well, I say great cannon. If you're able to use this thing effectively, then it is a great cannon. As you can see, it has an average penetration of 235, which might sound nice on paper, but at tier 10 it's not fantastic, but its average damage is 750. People tend to use premium shells almost exclusively with this tank. As you can see, its premium penetration is 334 and its damage is the same. So you can imagine why people rely so heavily on the heat rounds for this thing. But if you can make the AP rounds work for you, then you're going to be rolling in the credits, as you're not having to expend all of that extra money for the heat shells. So TJ Cat with his platoon mate and another E100 going to be heading all the way along the northern flank now into the city, which is where heavily armoured heavy tanks really should go. Got lots and lots of support here. Doesn't see anybody to the left. Does see a Waffenträger E100. And that thing has such low armor that this is really, really going to hurt. Puts 880 shots through his side and sets him on fire. Takes a hit from the E1. Takes 2 heat shells from the E100, but bounces both of them because of his superb side scraping skills. Moves forward here, finds a VKB, but he just gets into cover in time. Does take a shot in the end from a Lorraine 40 ton, but again, that one doesn't do any damage. M103 rears his head now and gets blasted in the face. TJ Cat is taking shot after shot here, but nobody's able to land any damage. M103 might be able to get a little bit now, but nope, that one bounces as well. And the VKB on the left here, TJ Cat switches his attention, but again, he just gets into cover in time. M103 now taking fire from the front. Does finally take some damage through his side armor. Tries to put a shot through the cupola, but the armor of the VK4502B just been a little bit too strong there. T57 heavy, making plays on the side there. TJ Cat didn't have a reloaded cannon, so didn't push forward. Now thinking about trying to close down this M103, but he's got a T57 heavy on his right-hand side, so he's got to play this a little bit carefully. Doesn't want to take any shots. Is in a nice angled position there. Gets a beautiful shot on the T57 heavy. T57 heavy still hasn't returned fire. Looks like he's still reloading his gun. TJ Cat staying very, very nicely angled here, and he's taking shot after shot from the T57. T57 finally lands some damage. He starts to back away, but TJ Cat just says, nope, not today, and he obliterates him for kill number 1. Over 3,000 points of damage so far. And that is the city pretty much won now. There is an IS-8 straggler out in the open there. Looks like he maybe made his way towards the city, but thought better of it when he saw all of his friends die. TJ Cat may be able to eliminate him here. He's got one shot. He takes it. He takes him out for kill number 2. And it's not time to push on to Berlin just yet, as the Allies are losing very, very heavily on that right-hand flank. Looks like the enemy team concentrated most of their forces on the right-hand flank, whereas the Allies concentrated most of their forces in the town. Few of the Allies going to drop back now in an effort to try and secure the Allied base. Finds a Tortoise here. Going to be difficult to land a penetrating shot onto him. And I think TJ Cat knows it, so he's playing carefully. Has a blind shot. Not sure if that's going to have done any damage. I guess we'll see next time the Tortoise shows up. Batchat 25 coming in to try and take out the T54E1 here, and it looks like he's going to be able to do it. What a beautiful shot there by TJ Cat to get an ammo rack to boot on the Batchat 25 ton. Takes him out for kill number 3, but the T54E1 does still fall to the combined fire of the enemy team. TJ Cat still got plenty of hit points, almost 1500. He's going to move forward to try and close down this Tortoise. Does have a T-30 in the back there. It does have the ability to do some serious damage to TJ Cat's E100. Unless he keeps himself nicely angled, which it looks like he's been able to do very, very successfully so far. Not sure where the Tortoise is. Not the quickest of tank destroyers. There he is. Can TJ Cat land a bit of damage? He can indeed. He's still taking fire from that right-hand side, so there is still a tank over there. To be honest, I was going to say it's probably just that WZ-132. And he's going to have nowhere near the penetration to be able to do anything at all to an E100 frontally. It looks like the Tortoise also finding it difficult to penetrate the E100. He gets a huge amount of damage through his armor as well. Enemy team doing a decent job of holding their foothold in the north there. Going to move up and try and get some damage on this E75. Plants one into him, but that one just didn't penetrate thanks to the fantastic armor of the E75. That T-30 has a shot now as well, but that also doesn't do any damage. TJ Cat going to push forwards now. He's got 1,000 hit points left. And he may have the alpha to be able to take out this T-30 in a single shot if he gets a decent roll. Looks like that T-30 is focusing on somebody else now. So TJ Cat going to move up and try and finally take out this E75. Gets a lovely shot through his lower plate there to obliterate him and take him out of the game. That's kill number 4. Looks like that T-30 took some fire earlier. So he only had a few hit points left. Did finally manage to get some damage onto TJ Cat. But at this point in the game, TJ Cat doesn't really care, as he takes out the Object 140 there as well for another 709 points of damage. Enemy team dropping like flies now. Just the Leopard PTA left. It'd be nice if TJ Cat could land a shot on him, just so he could get over 7,000 points of damage. Can he land one? He can indeed. That is 7,600 points of damage. It would be nice if he could get a Top Gun medal, but I think the Leopard PTA is not long for this world. He's going to get taken out. The base gets captured as well, and that is GG and the victory. So awesome game played there by TJ Cat, picking himself up 7,674 points of damage, 5 kills, and really been instrumental in his team's victory. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. Link for that is in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just thought it was fun, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I'll catch you guys next time.